Yeah, Shaggy McLovin has to be viewing tonight as a way for him to get in the title contention. Non-title matchup against Damian Drake. If he can beat Damian Drake, you gotta figure that would put him right at the top of the list, despite the fact that later tonight there's a #1 contenders match with former champions Nick Bugatti and Greg Romero.
And as we've seen in the past, a huge fan favorite, Shaggy McLovin, but here we go. We got some Shaggy fans in the house. It looked like it was going to be, he'd be overtaken by Damian Drake tonight.
And Damian Drake at Limitless in the finals scored a pinfall over FSW champion Chris Bay before being defeated by Douglas James. Damian Drake had a hell of a weekend. Coming all the way from Mexico back to Vegas to compete in that tournament. He's looking to get back on his winning ways and build momentum towards the 10th anniversary event.
And right now, Shaggy McLovin, he wants to prove to everybody that he deserves to be in the talk when you're talking about top contenders for the No Limits division. And the thing is, we have a great one here in FSW between Vandergriff and Douglas James and Jake Atlas and Eli Everfly and Ice Williams and Shaggy and even the heavyweight champion Chris Bay, Adrian Quest, Owen Travers.
Look at the insane speed of both of these athletes. Shaggy lands on his feet though. Damian Drake not to be outdone.
You know, nice arm drag takedowns by both.
In some ways you could argue where Damian Drake was just a few years ago, that's where Shaggy McLovin is now.
And as we said, there's no doubt Shaggy McLovin definitely the potential to be as good as it gets in the No Limits division. Just, I would think, needs just a little bit more experience.
That's usually
some of the big boys like Damian Drake has.
That's usually what it comes down to, is getting that experience, putting in the time against better and more experienced competitors than yourself. And he's going to be able to do that if his head wasn't just taken off by Damian Drake.
You know, in the past, we've seen Shaggy and Ice Williams kind of going at it back and forth, working together against each other. Ice has seemed to have gotten the best of it so far between them.
And what we're seeing with Shaggy and Ice Williams now could potentially be the future of this division.
And the big right hand, closed fist from Damian Drake.
Look at Shaggy though, firing back. Both men just slugging it out now. Look at Shaggy, a little bit too quick for Damian Drake of all people. Slingshots himself back in and hits a Hurricane Rana to the champ. Oh my God! Could have snapped Damian Drake's neck.
1, 2. You know, not to throw a wrench in things, but if Shaggy McLovin upsets Damian Drake, the winner of the Bugatti Romero matchup, it might have to be a three-way. You'd have to throw Shaggy McLovin into that mix.
Exactly. There's not, you know, the only thing Damian Drake really has on the line here is the risk of injury. But for Shaggy McLovin, this is a huge match, despite the title not being on the line tonight.
You know, definitely not set in stone. You know, Shaggy McLovin, you know, we have another show June 1st. Maybe a win here, put Shaggy in line. Maybe he gets a title match on the 1st. Oh, and he connects with a bulldog.
And he held on as long as he could
2
for that extra impact, but it still wasn't enough to put away Damian Drake. Shaggy McLovin targeted the neck when he had Damian Drake against the rope. Followed up with that bulldog. Standing moonsault.
Yeah, didn't get all of that, but still connected a bit.
Yeah, he didn't get everything, but he did enough to keep the champion down at least.
And right now, the crowd trying to get behind Shaggy.
Hey, it's why people watch wrestling. They want to see athletes advance their careers. And that's what's on the line for Shaggy. Damian Drake does not want to be upstaged by such a newcomer in this sport.
Oh,
And he
nobody's home.
Missing the knee drop, evades the sling blade. Damian Drake combining those strikes and tried to finish Shaggy off with that knee, but Shaggy's still standing and still in motion. Single leg drop kick takes the champion down. Shaggy twists him inside out, drops him down into a neck breaker.
And right now, Shaggy in command, trying to pull off the victory against the No Limits champion.
Look at that! Shaggy McLovin with an innovative German suplex.
The cover, 1, 2.
And just barely Damian Drake.
Looked like a 3 count was about to happen, but Damian Drake able at the last split hundredth of a second, able to kick out.
Damian Drake has so much on his mind right now with Bugatti and Romero that he obviously came into this matchup underestimating Shaggy. And that was a big mistake.
Look at this, Shaggy trying to go toward the top.
But Damian Drake catches Shaggy from behind. Brings him up. Torture rack position.
1, 2.
And Shaggy McLovin kicks out.
Shaggy knows this right now is the biggest match of his career, and a victory will catapult him to the top of the No Limits division.
A split crowd here tonight at the FSW Arena as Damian Drake tries to prove his dominance in the No Limits division, and Shaggy McLovin tries to prove he belongs with the top guns in the division.
Oh!
John Woo dropkick destroys Damian Drake. And a big cannonball in the corner.
This could be it.
Shaggy McLovin imploded on Damian Drake. And he's looking to go high risk, but Damian Drake catches him out of the corner of his eye and is able to enziguri him.
Yeah, he connected. Might not got him at all, but he got enough of it.
He brings Shaggy down from the top. Oh, and he spikes him.
And Damian Drake connects. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the No Limits champion, Damian Drake.
Even in defeat tonight, I think Shaggy McLovin proved a lot. The way he was able to hold his own against the No Limits champion.
This is only the start.